Okay, this is the cat circulatory arteries. We start from the heart. These are all the coronary arteries on the heart. Over here, we have the common carotid arteries. They're going to be paired. And then the other branch on the outside of the common carotid arteries is the subclavian artery. Now, the subclavian is going to have a lot of branches off of it. But the first one, the long one going down right here, is the internal mammary artery. The first branch right here is the vertebral. And then you have this loopy thing. That is a costocervical. And then the subclavian also gives off the thyrocervical, this long one. After the thyrocervical, subclavian becomes the axillary artery. The top branch coming off right here is the ventral thoracic. The one down here sorry, hold on. Let me just point it out. This long one right here, running along the vein, is the long thoracic. It's a long and thin artery. Now the subclavian is going to continue down here, but it's going to branch off into two separate arteries. The top one is going to be the subscapular, and then the bottom one going down to the arm is the brachial artery. And then you have the dorsal aorta, of course, running all the way down. You can see that here clearly. And then we move on to the renal artery, which is right here, going to the kidney. This is a female, you can tell because the ovary is in here. It's a little hard structure. So this has to be the spermatic artery.
Ovarian.
Ovarian artery. And what else? Follow the dorsal aorta and you get the iliolumbar artery. This is the external iliac artery. This is the internal iliac. You're also going to see the umbilical artery, which crosses between the external and internal iliac. It's kind of cut off here, but it's this thing. It's going to go across it like this. Now the external iliac is going to continue down into the thigh, and it's going to become the femoral artery. And then this branch right here is the inferior epigastric, and caudal will be in the tail, caudal artery.
In between the
internal iliac, right here. It's going to continue all the way down into the tail. And right here, crap. You also have the celiac artery, which is right over here. That's going to branch off right here and give you the cystic artery going to the gallbladder. The gallbladder is right here. So this cystic artery has to go to it, so it's going to be this one. And then all of this, the branches, are the hepatic arteries going to the liver. We're skipping a few here, but this one right here this branch. Was it this one?
Oh, yeah, that one.
Which one are you looking
Panc posterior pancreatic.
Yeah,
no.
it's the first branch off of the.
No, superior
No.
mesenteric, right?
Yeah.
No,
this-
not the superior mesenteric.
Which
The
one?
one over here, coming off
Oh.
of this,
Whole thing.
coming off of the celiac.
It's your whole thing. So your celiac, you have your
Celiac.
What does it start with? What's the first branch of the celiac?
Did you pause it?
Splenic.
Left gastric,
Oh, no,
yeah. It's
gastric,
okay.
and then splenic.
All right. Well, let's just do it right here. This is the superior mesenteric.
Right.
I'm going to all these intestines, and then in the intestines it branches out into all the intestinal arteries. Now, if you spread it open like this, you're going to see two circle openings like this. The superior mesenteric again right here. This is going to be the middle colic. If you trace it around like this in the loop, it's going to be the ileocolic. Going beyond the middle colic in the second circle is the inferior mesenteric artery.
And then the first branch coming after the superior mesenteric.